Hi, I'm April and I have a very simple tutorial for you. This one is called hand-drawn washi tape roll and strips. I hope you like this one. Alright, so I'm going to show you the materials that we will be using. Now our main item here is this tape. This one is called kraft tape. This is my first time to use this, and I've seen this a lot of times in the bookstores or school and office supplies, but I've never really got interested with it up until now. Now the material is like a masking tape, except that at the back you have to put water to activate the adhesive. I'm also gonna show you later how we're going to use this washi tape rolls and strips. Now these are the things that I've made a few days ago just so to practice on it and to give you an idea what we're about to do. We will also be needing a ruler, scissors, and different ball tip point pens. Now, I will be just using color black and brown for this project, but feel free to use whatever color pens that you have. But you have to make sure though that it's waterproof, so just in case you want to use it with water or activate the adhesive with water, then your drawing won't be erased. So now let's start. So what I just did is I just measured the kraft tape with a ruler. So I want to make my first strip with 12 inches long. And then I grab one of my go-to pens, which are the drawing pens. Now I'm using a Micron 0.5 color sepia or color brown. And I just want to try a different color since I've already tried the color black, so I'm just using a different brand here. Now I also mix it up with paper mate. So far this too works very well with water, so just in case you'll wet the tape, then your drawings are just fine. Here, I'm just randomly drawing my usual go-to wildflowers. I actually had my wildflower stickers on the side just so I have an idea what flower to use or to draw. And then I use a paper mate ball pen for writing quotes or sweet notes, just so to give a variety in this strip. So I have the Micron for a lighter brown shade and the paper mate pen for a darker shade, and that's pretty much it. So once I was done, I just roll it out and then put a pin, or you can actually use any ribbon just so to tie the washi tape roll. So next one, it's pretty much the same process, but I want to cut my kraft tape this time only by 4-inch long. Now the purpose of this is because I'm gonna use this one like a strip. So I've been thinking, like, if I want to go somewhere, I want to bring this one with me too. So the roll is kind of a bit bulky if I put it in my pouch. So I thought of making it's like a booklet, but it's just more of like a strip to me because I didn't make any cover after this. I just stapled it with stapler. And just like what I did before, I just write some random thoughts, and then this time I used the color black pens already. If you have ordinary ball pens instead of the drawing pens and other color pens, you can simply use that one. They will actually appear lighter. However, I'm pretty sure ordinary ball pens are waterproof as well. So another idea what you can draw or write for your DIY washi tape or washi strips are titles for your journaling. So you can just write special moments or like adventure or quotes, maybe lyrics perhaps, or my usual go-to godly quotes or Bible quotes. Now, another idea is you can actually create a theme for this one. So, like what I'm doing is I'm just writing romantic quotes and flowers or something related with sweet and romantic feeling for this one. Now, you can also add stickers and other ephemeras or cutouts here, but with this one, I just want to make it simple and make it like it's just a hand-drawn washi tape. So as you can see at the top of this strip, I just created a blank rectangular label so I can use it later for whatever title, or maybe I can put a date on it after. And I just used a small stapler to bind the 5 strips here. As for the roll, you can use a small clothespin or a bull clip, or just simply tie it with a baker's twine or a jute twine maybe. And that's our hand-drawn washi tape rolls and strips. Now that we're done making our own washi tape, I want to share with you how you are going to use it. Now, the main idea that I have here, that's why I created this, is because I want to use it for my journaling. So basically for this month, I want to share anything journaling related. So if you look or watch my previous 2 videos for this year, I shared my bullet journal setup and then the journals and the planners that I'll be using for this year. So this time, I want to create a tutorial that I can actually use for my journaling, and this is one of them. So if you're into journaling, I hope you'd like this idea, because one reason I created this is because I don't want to buy another washi tape anymore since I still have a lot, but I'm itching to have a new design. And another one is like if I go somewhere and I bring my stash with me, I want to have extra ephemeras or cutouts maybe. So with this journal spread that I'll be sharing, I will actually show you 3 ways how to use your hand-drawn washi tapes. Now, just like I mentioned a while ago, the backing of this tape is water activated. So if you don't use water to activate the adhesive, then it is just like a strip of paper that you can use to layer on your journal spread. So you can either use a washi tape to make a tip in, or in this case, I'm using my small stapler, which makes me really want to buy that stapeless staplers, if you know that kind. So that's one on how you can use your hand-drawn washi tape. Now, I like doing this because I like adding different layers and techniques on my journal. So not just all about sticking them using a glue, but I want to use washi tape or staplers to create layer as well. How about you guys? How do you actually like sticking things on your journal? So like, do you just use glue or do you have any ideas? I would really love to know them. And here's another idea how you can actually use this one. So instead of you just using whatever is on the other edge, you can just cut them out based on the design that you wanted to use. So like here, I just want to use the wildflower design that has a rectangular frame, so it kind of looks like a sticker maybe or a stamp. And this one, I'm gonna activate it with water. So I'm just using a wet wipes. If you don't have it, a simple water, a dab of water on your finger, and then just rub it at the back, and then voila, it's gonna stick like a sticker or a washi tape. Now, I was about to create the same idea using masking tape, but I kind of like the idea of the kraft tape because there are so many ways that you can use it. So just like the first one, I use stapler, and then at the same time, I can just use or stick it on any paper by activating it with water. If you ask me, I kind of prefer the strips instead of the roll because it's pretty handy, especially if you have a pouch with you and you want to go somewhere else. Now this is the part where I told you you can just create a frame or any label looking, and then you can just leave it empty, just so later on when you needed to add a title or a date maybe, or a quote or anything else, then you have extra space where you can just put them on your hand-drawn washi tape. So here I just activated the water again to stick it on my journal. So if you don't have any water with you or wet wipes, the adhesive actually is like an envelope seal, so you can just use your tongue, lick it. But I think that's kind of advisable if you're just using it on a very small piece, just like this one. But if you wanna stick a bit longer, then that's gonna take a little longer for you to stick if you're gonna use your tongue. And if you have glue with you, you can still use glue or whatever adhesive form that you have to stick them on. And there you go, guys. This one is a very simple tutorial which you can apply on your journaling, or probably on your planners, or for packaging maybe, which is the original purpose of the kraft tape. It is for packaging. Let me show you a close-up look of those hand-drawn washi tape rolls and strips. Now you can add more colors to it. You can actually use crayons maybe, I'm not sure yet, but there's so many possibilities that you can do, except for watercolor, because if you use water to activate them, then you won't see any watercolor anymore. If you have any other ideas how to use the kraft tape, I would really love to know them. I would hope you'd share them with me. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again on my next video. Bye! Have a nice weekend!